Okay, Samsung just did something it's never done before. It split the Z Fold into two completely different phones. And the twist? The cheaper, non-Ultra model might be the one you actually want. It's missing a couple of things the Ultra has, but it's fixing a complaint foldable owners have had for years. So without wasting any time, let's count down the 15 features that make this phone worth talking about. Number 1, the shape. Instead of tall and narrow, you're getting a 5.5-inch cover screen and a 7.6-inch inner screen that are both wider and shorter than before. The specs look smaller than the Ultra on paper, but in real use, content fits better. Black bars shrink, and it just feels like a normal phone when it's closed. This is the single biggest reason this phone exists. 2. The crease. Still technically visible if the light hits it wrong, but day-to-day, it's barely there anymore. 3. Anti-reflective coating. Finally, if you've ever squinted at a fold screen outdoors, this alone fixes a real problem. 4. Brightness. Peak output now hits 3,000 nits, so outdoor visibility takes a real jump. 5. Resolution. Both screens got sharper, so text and video look noticeably cleaner. 6. The frame underneath the display. Samsung added a titanium alloy layer that's 20 times stronger, meaning the panel itself should hold up a lot better over time. 7. Battery. It's now 4,800 mAh, up 400 mAh from last year, and only 200 short of the Ultra. Samsung's using silicon carbon battery tech to squeeze in that extra capacity without adding bulk. Rated video playback sits at 26 hours, better than the 24 on last year's Fold, just short of the Ultra's 27. 8. Charging speed. Wired power jumps from 25 watt to 45 watt, and wireless goes from 15 watt to 20 watt. Long overdue, but it's finally here. 9. The hinge. Samsung calls it the Armor Flex hinge, and it opens with a 20% wider gap, plus a small lip along the edge that makes it way easier to actually get your fingers in and unfold the thing. Sounds minor until you've fought with a stuck fold before. 10. Cameras. You get a dual 50-megapixel setup, but there's no telephoto lens. That's the Ultra's advantage, and it's the clearest gap between the two models. 11. Horizontal lock, borrowed straight from the S26 Ultra. It keeps your video level even if you twist or tilt the phone mid-recording, so handheld footage comes out noticeably steadier. 12. Weight. At 201 grams, this is the lightest book-style foldable Samsung has ever made, and paired with the wider shape, it's genuinely more comfortable to hold for long stretches. 13. The chip. It's running the new Snapdragon Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy, a clear speed jump over last year's processor. 14. Myfancam, a new AI trick that lets you reframe a video after you've already shot it, rather than locking that decision in while you're recording. 15. Gemini Notebooks, a Google feature Samsung tuned specifically for this device. Drop in notes, photos, PDFs, or voice memos, and it organizes, summarizes, and answers questions about all of it, genuinely handy on a screen this big. Add it up, and the Z Fold 8 basically gives you most of what makes the Ultra good, just wrapped in a completely different shape. Skip it only if cameras are your #1 priority. Otherwise, this is probably the smarter pick for most people. It runs $1,900, which is $200 less than the Ultra, but still not cheap. So if you're buying, grab it through the pre-order deals while they're active. That's the full list. Want the Ultra's 15 biggest features next?